everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So, today is June 4th. It is another bright and really hot day here in Boston. I just stepped out to get a haircut and a short walk, and I'm bringing you this back from the Cambridge Courthouse building as I get ready to get back home. So, let's go ahead and get started for today. Today's dose of Rashmi is Intellect is a tool for security and survival and safety. Integrated intelligence, on the other hand, is the expression of what you deeply care for into the external world. So, for those of you who have been following the June arc, you would have been ready for continuity being the theme today. We covered clarity, capacity, and care. And if you pay attention to the dose of Rashmi that I just covered, it talks about care. However, it is the bridge between care and continuity. And let me elaborate on that. So, the dose encompasses a couple of things that I have repeatedly returned to in this series. One is the friction economy to regenerative outcome economy. And second one is the Maslow's hierarchy of needs and how it is not really a hierarchy, how you can pursue the various needs together that I've written about before. And that is where the bridge from care to continuity comes in. What normally ends up happening when we operate predominantly from our logical intellect is even though we live in a society of abundance, we pretty much operate from security, survival, and safety mode and the lower two layers of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And that keeps us in the friction economy. And the result of the friction economy is that all the practices are extractive. We extract from the environment around us as we are trying to fulfill more and more of our basic needs, even though our survival, safety, security is taken care of. And that is when you start pursuing your higher order needs at the same time. Survival, safety, security is important, as is our logical intellect. So, absolutely take care of your survival, security, safety. At the same time, you can pursue the higher order needs love, belonging, self actualization, all of those. You do not have to defer them. And that is what will emerge when you get in touch with what you deeply care for and the aligned action that you take on. At that point, what emerges is naturally going to lead to regenerative outcome economy, and we will not be extracting beyond what is needed for our survival, security, and safety from the external environment. And that is the bridge from care to continuity. And with this and the four doses starting from June, we have covered the wisdom led operating model starting from clarity, capacity, care, and continuity. And together they form the blueprint for how we will go from the friction economy to the regenerative outcome economy. And AI becomes a wonderful ally in that because AI is great at friction removal and it can really help all of us live such that our basic survival, security, safety needs are addressed. And we can truly be more in touch with the higher order needs and really get in touch with what we deeply care for and create from that place. And that is how a regenerative outcome economy and overall sustainable outcomes and human and planet centric outcomes will emerge. And the mirror that we launched, it started off as a tool for individual transformation. And as we enhance this as a tool for collective clarity, organizational clarity, and societal clarity, and tomorrow is World Environment Day, I'm really excited about that. Stay tuned for more of what we are doing as part of the World Environment Day through seeds. And we are about to launch something around green intelligence. So stay tuned for that, as well as the next edition of the Rashmi Mirror. Thank you.